Hey man, how's it going?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm here for the interview.
Excellent. We'll get started then if you're ready.
Of course, for sure. Let's do this.
So, I think the best question to start out with first is, what are you looking for in this position at this company?
So I'm looking to do something only for a few hours a day, like maybe 1-2 hours a day, and get paid maximum for it. I think that would be really ideal.
So you're quite an achiever then,
Yeah.
trying to maximize it. I see that. Okay, we got that out. Here's the other question. How do you feel about working on your own and with other people?
So I'm okay working on my own. Working with other people, I have a great tendency of that. I'm also great at fighting people when I need to. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't take shit from other people.
No,
You definitely.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So you can handle yourself then. We don't have to get HR involved.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Waste their time. Okay. So what are you looking at for pay? Hourly. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah, so I'm looking for maybe 50 an hour. I think it's really good. If I'm only working 2 hours a day, it's $100 right there, 2 hours.
Yeah, you get about that if you're getting 24 for 4 hour part time. So
Exactly.
okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years then in the company?
Still working 1 to 2 hours a day, but eventually that goes up to even double, maybe even triple. So I'll be making $300 a day for just 2 hours.
Oh, you don't mean hours? You mean in terms of money?
Yeah, in terms of money. The money's what matters to me, not helping the company.
That's a lot of people look at it that way.
Yeah.
And there's definitely room to progress in wages, raises. So
yeah,
definitely look forward to that.
I think 300 standard 2 years from now.
Okay.
1 to 2 hours a day, 300 a day, man.
Right.
Pay up.
Let's do our best to. Yeah. So what do you? It's getting hot in here. What are you looking for in terms of? So your background?
Right.
Kind of matches what we're looking for. I see.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Drop something or?
No, sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, well, I was just saying that your background is what we're looking for.
What was that?
Your background is very much.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like you'd be a good fit. We can discuss.
Yeah.
We can discuss wages. Make sure everything's fine tuned.
Okay.
So here's another thing. We have a lot of female employees here.
Okay.
And all men, some of them are, good looking. However, we have a policy about not dating those you work with, at least not openly.
Okay.
How do you deal with that exactly?
I'm a very open individual, and I am currently single, so I'm definitely, I wouldn't mind to have fun with one of my workers. If we hit it off, we hit it off, and I'm not afraid to admit that to whoever's in the company, my coworkers, my boss. I'll let them know how much fun I have and how much of a good partner they are to me, and
Okay.
It's good shit, man. Good shit.
So yeah, sure, some of them, but I just told you 15 seconds ago that we can't be open about it.
Yeah, well, I'm open, and that's just how it's gonna have to be. So, yeah.
Well, that could be an obstacle, but we can overcome any challenge.
Hey, maybe I'll have 2 in my office at a time. You don't know, like.
Yeah, sure. Getting some help here and there. Right?
Oh yeah, doing my work, but also just getting, having some fun. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I can see this is looking up for everybody involved.
Did you say something about teamwork?
Yeah, earlier.
Yeah. So if someone gets on my nerves, I won't be afraid to punch them in the fucking face. Yeah.
Do you have a history of that?
Oh hell yeah! If people get on my nerves, I take them out right there and there.
Well, that's interesting because when you did your background check,
yeah.
I don't know what company you went through. I never heard of it actually, but it said you don't have any convictions.
Oh yeah, no. It's fake background check. Yeah.
Right.
I'm the right guy for this job.
Okay. I'd have to pull a few strings, but
yeah. So now
we're a government company.
What age group would I be working with? By the way.
primarily mid-20s to mid-30s.
Okay, that's
Which
good.
is
That,
close to
that's
your
good.
age,
That's
right, if
good.
I'm correct?
Yeah, no, I can do that. I'll bring condoms. Don't worry. Um, yeah.
Good to know. We don't want too many more running around.
And I'll get well rested, so if I need to beat someone's ass, I will. You know.
Well, you know, getting 8 hours of sleep is very important to do your job, right?
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, I brought those for lunch earlier. Yeah, I guess. I'm not a fan of shortbread, are you?
Fucking horrible. That shit's mold. You just fed me moldy food.
Didn't look moldy to me. I had 3 earlier.
Doesn't look moist. Look at it. You want to be the one that gets fucking fucked up, huh?
My wife made those yesterday.
Sorry.
Well, with all that being said,
Do you have any more questions for me? I feel like there should be, since we still have about 10 minutes left in this interview.
oh, is that right? Well, something, I guess. Here's a question. Just throwing this out there. You're not really supposed to ask it, but I'm too curious.
Yeah, go for it.
In your working career, have you ever been let go for any reason? And I don't mean just like fired. I mean laid off because of economic problems. You know.
Sorry, what? Where are you asking?
Have you ever been let go from a job?
Oh, yeah, multiple times. Yeah.
So are we talking like laid off or fired or what do we?
Oh, both. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, it was their decision, and I understood that.
Well, I would
I
imagine.
wasn't
so.
kind about it, but you know.
Yeah. Any of those
You
places
know.
possibly let you back for a job, or is that a burned bridge right there?
You know, I was good at putting my managers in the hospital after getting fired, so good shit.
Well, the managers here don't need to worry about that, of course.
Right. That fucking sucks. I'm sorry.
Listen,
It's moldy. You gotta let her know, man.
Listen, she's been a little bit on the dole lately.
Yeah, fucking shows.
Right. Well, I think we'll give you a call back if we like what we hear.
Oh, come on, man. You need to have a few more questions for me. I heard there were some security questions you had, so you know, let's
We
get
got
those
a
done and then I'll head
background
out.
check, I suppose. Here's a question. Do you have any? I saw on there that you had some altercations before, not just in terms of because I gave him a call after just to make
Okay.
sure.
What kind?
Well, with some individual. So apparently you were at a high school at some point,
Yeah.
and this is only about last year. And
Okay.
you got into an altercation with some teenagers. Would you mind mentioning what that was about?
You know, they were making fun of my music and my outfit, so I thought the best way to show them was smack their heads against the wall, all of them at once. So,
And you're 22 years old?
yep. They had it coming, man. Like teenagers these days, they really need to fucking
I mean,
learn
I
some
think some
respect.
should be put in their place more, but it's kind of the job of the parents, I think. But to each their own.
Yeah.
On top of that, there was some trespassing charges.
Hear that? Sorry, what?
Some trespassing charges.
Oh, you know, once in a while I jump my neighbor's fence, use the pool. I don't feel I need to ask. It's my neighbor.
You and him get on well? Or,
Yeah, sometimes, you know.
I guess when you're not
He-
jumping his pool?
He tried to charge me, and, you know, I kind of threatened his life, and he said, you know what, go when you want. So, worked out.
I mean, you sure know how to get your way with words.
For sure,
Be
yeah.
useful here. But I saw 2 of them were for places that you used to work
What
at.
is this, by the way?
That's a decorative candle.
Cool. Sorry, what was your question?
So a couple of those charges were from
Yeah.
a couple of places you used to work at.
Yeah, okay.
So what was that about? Did you forget something there and you had to go back in, or?
You know, I don't know. Sorry about that.
You feeling all right there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All
Sorry,
right.
what was the question?
Well, actually, it came to mind just now. Do you have any diagnoses of certain conditions?
Oh no, not at all. No.
Well, I'm not a doctor. Okay, I was just thinking maybe perhaps.
Yeah.
OCD, ADHD, perhaps.
Yeah, you
Does
know,
he have-
people say I have it all the time. They say I have autism, I have Tourette's. Fuck. But you know,
Well, you see, my son actually has ADHD and OCD, and he acts just like you do.
oh, okay.
You know, picking up random things and not paying attention.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'll do what I fucking want. Okay, I'm not like your son. Okay, your son's a fucking letdown. Let's leave it at that. Thank you. Next question.
So how bad do you need this job? Are you struggling?
Oh
right now?
yeah, I really need it, man.
You got bills to pay, a wife and house, kids.
You know, something like that. No, I'm single. I said this earlier.
Perhaps you don't have dependents, but you are
I
dependent.
want a partner. Okay? I want money, I want a job, and I want a partner.
Well, we can certainly help you with the first two.
Fuck.
Keep in mind that we have customers in here, so you might want to tone down a little bit.
I don't give a shit about them. I'll do what I need to do to make the money, and I'll tell them to shut the fuck up.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment, but that could become an issue. You realize that, right?
Oh yeah, how?
Well, as it turns out, believe it or not, customers don't appreciate it when employees of the company that's trying to provide them with service tell them to fuck off.
Right. Well, that's my job, so I'll do my job.
Yeah, and my job is to tell you how to do your job.
Yeah.
So we've
you
kind of
know,
reached an impasse there, haven't we?
I don't know about that. I think I'm hired. Yeah.
We'll certainly let you know. How's that? We'll give you a phone call back and see. We got.
So I have the job then?
I'll call you on Tuesday because we have 3 other people coming in, but we'll see how they do.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Just come on, man. Just give me a job.
We already gave them appointments. We just want to be fair, okay?
Uh-huh.
But it'll be 2 days, and we'll let you know. How's that?
Yeah, well, you know, on the way, I want you to let your wife know her fucking cookies suck. And your son needs to fix his fucking head. Okay? Have a nice day.
I'll tell them who said
Fuck
that as
you.
well.
You fucking hate this shit. Talk shit about me now.
Oh, Jesus.
So, how'd it go? How'd it go with the last guy I just came in?
Oh, hey, Glenn. You ever seen 3 cuckoo? What was it? 3 flew out of the cuckoo's nest?
No.
That's who I just met.
What do you mean?
Fucking lunatic comes in here, starts saying, "Oh, you know what? I don't care how I talk to customers. It doesn't matter." It's like, buddy, we got to keep our mouths toned down so we don't fucking upset them.
Right. What else they say?
Well, he's saying, "Oh, I do as I please. I got a record, but I lied about it." That's great.
Oh.
And I gave him a call, actually. I told him that, and I come to find out he's got a history of violence, which I can see by the way he walked out of here.
Did
Hey,
I
can't pay-
overhear him talking about your wife and son?
Yeah, and just so I don't go back to jail, I didn't say anything, but came damn close to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Thanks.
You know, it's interview policy, so
Company policy.
yeah.
I mean, he's got a big
Did,
mouth. I wish I could afford to have a big mouth around here.
How much did he want for and how many hours?
How does this sound? 1 to 2 a day,
Okay.
$100 an hour,
What?
or $50 an hour. I think he started at 50. He wants to go up to 200 or 300.
Minimum wage is like $18, and then higher than that's like 35. This guy wants 50.
Yeah, well, his reasoning is, well, if I'm working 2 hours a day as opposed to 8, it kind of evens out. And I'm thinking, yeah, but we'd rather have you here for longer.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're busy most of the time.
But then again,
we
I
got
kind
our
of
fillings.
I wager it, like, if I absolutely had to give him the job,
Yeah.
the less time he's here, the better.
Yeah.
So that might work out. I don't know. I said I'd give him a call back, but we'll see what happens there.
All right. Oh, I will talk to security about escorting him from the building.
Yeah, we got his picture on file. I sent that in, his driver's license. So we'll just kindly make sure he doesn't come back in here.
All right. Well, good work, John.
Thank you.
All
See you around, Glenn.
Have a nice day.
You too.